Feet on the ground, junk in the trunk. Suck on a vitamin C thing here. There we go. I think that's working. Of course, the game hasn't found the game yet. There we go. All right, I'm actually going to step up for 1 second so I can put some cream in my tea and actually bring the tea over here. But I'm not leaving. YouTube is being YouTube. I'm hoping Twitch is going to hold up its end today. Seems all right so far, but it's always a bit more of a gamble. 1 sec. I guess you can still hear me from there. Actually. Depending on which way I come around the table, you might even see me. Ooh. Now, I'm not kind of sure what sort of magic sauce or secret formula we somehow managed to use, but we've got just a 1 liter jug or whatever, you know, the cardboard containers of cream. It's just like 10% coffee cream, but the best before date is the 14th of April, and it's been in the fridge for the last 10 days, tasting absolutely perfect. I mean, we bought it before then, but okay, maybe I jumped off a tiny bit too soon. Just a tiny bit. Fortunately, there was no one else on the boat to see that, so it's just whoever happens to be, you know, with you guys in the chat. But yeah, so there's maybe one more cup of tea's worth of cream in that container there, but it's done remarkably well. Remarkably so. Yeah, just when I was getting on here, I heard the sound clip for "Keep Your Feet on the Ground," or "Junk in the," yeah,
Hello.
"Feet on the Ground, Junk in the Trunk," but I didn't see. Oh, hang on. Let me figure out where we actually want to go here. We actually want to go to Stone Talon Mountains, I believe. That's for a song over here. That's a little bit high for us. Aggressive defense. Oh, the foul wield. I mean, technically we could do that. We're being sent here for the loggers and the... Should we do that? We're actually relatively close to hitting level 28. But I'm pretty sure from looking before that even if we hit 28, Aggressive defense. Den Watchers, Ursa's Totemics, and Warriors of the Foul-Wheeled Tribe. I feel like those are the ones that are up here. But I guess I don't know that for a fact. And then the Ruins of Stardust. I went down there and looked at this for some reason. I turned around and gave up on it. But I don't remember why now. Apparently I left my tea sitting there too long. Alright, let's go to Astronar first. Actually, no, let's not, because when we hit 28, the 2 quests that I have there are probably going to go gray. Let me just double check what I was saying about spells. So level 24, or level 28, oh no, level 28 we get Exorcism, rank 2. Well, that's not going to help us at all in any of the zones we're going to be in here for the next little bit, so... So good. That on the counter a little longer than I would normally have left it. Because I put it down by the thing, and then I went to log into the computer, and then I realized it was Wondergoon's affiliate anniversary stream today, so I hopped in just to give him a little encouragement and say happy streamerversary or affiliateversary. There we go. Not that I'm suggesting you should necessarily leave our chat, but Wondergoon doesn't stream all that often either these days. At least not that I see. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm at work or whatever. But yes, Wondergoon and I are not the same people. Don't have many of the same views, I think, even on life and whatnot. But get along well nonetheless. So I'm happy to support him. I'm just gonna keep checking in on Twitch. Apparently, we're doing all right. But yeah, I didn't get a notification about that walk-on sound that I thought I heard. Before my vitamin C play, the last notification I got was about Fenaria's raid, which again, very kind. That can't be right. My streamerversary is coming up in 2 days. That's from 2 months ago. Weird. Yeah, 2 months ago. That makes more sense. Yeah, because my streamiversary is in February, or the end of February, beginning of March. Somewhere in that. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Anyway, whoever's here, you're welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And I should switch that because, hey, I always forget to switch to the multi-chat so I can see YouTube. I've been having issues with YouTube, so my apologies, Dylan, if that is persisting, which I'm going to assume it is. Yep. Stuttering. And I'm not even typing the message. There we go. But yes, hi there. Alright, well, we've got a couple quests here we can do. This one's a little higher, but it's going to send us over here for these retrieval quests anyway, so we may as well grab it now. Oh yeah, I need to sell... Need to sell this. Kind of an isolated outpost up here, nothing much going on.
My goods are of the highest quality.
But clearly her goods are of the highest quality. Okay. I think we're going to come down and we're going to do these quests first. We could probably do Garenzo's orders. And, well, we can't, we're not doing that one. we'll do those first, and then we can come and we can see how these go. I think we'll be able to do them all right, but if it feels a little bit too much for us, we'll come back up here. We'll grab aggressive defense, and we'll grab the Stardust, I think. I feel like there was just a couple of high-level mobs down there, and I didn't really want to risk that. Don't mind me, I'm just... My habit for herbalism is to run around the edge of this caldera here, I'm assuming it is. Just because there's often wild steel bloom or other herbs to collect. Doesn't seem like there's much in terms of ore unless somebody's already... Ooh, somebody got themselves a large blue sack. Very nice. I've got 2 10s and 2 8s for bags here, which isn't terrible. We need to go this way. I don't really want to fight a sap beast. Not that I can't, but doesn't seem necessary. I guess we can scoot around here and check for tin as well, though we got to be careful for the... We did the Wyverns quest here the other day. And I always forget how thick the place is with them. Must have done it off stream. I remember fighting the rare. The Pride Wing Patriarch, I think it's called. Look at me, I've got my fishing rod attached because I was planning to fish at the dock before, you know, I inevitably got sidetracked. But, yeah, there's usually some back up there. Not Mountain Silver Sage. The other one. The earlier level one. But I did a little bit more engineering the other night too. So I now have both rough copper bombs and small bronze bombs. Just for they have a 2-second stun instead of a 1-second stun. So if we're in dire straits, that'll be our go-to. And then we've got some target dummies too. Now I am inexperienced enough or I have a lack of experience with engineering to the point where I'm not even sure if grenades and... Alright, fine. You want to go? We'll go. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, I'm not sure if they share a cooldown or not. Because if they do, that's kind of unfortunate. Oof. Man, the Night Elves are not having a good run here. 4 of the 5 characters on my death log are Night Elves. Winky was talking about that on his stream last night a little bit, actually. He was just making the point that the Night Elf Guild, what's it called? Elf Corps? Ooh, there's some tin. Maybe I'll grab that copper vein too after, but tin first. Like, Shobek is the leader of the, or one of the leaders at least, of the Night Elf Guild. And he's not my kind of streamer in that I like, you know, I'm a little more chill and appreciate like a more relaxed sort of vibe. But he's definitely funny. Like, his shorts content is great. I love that. I couldn't sit there and watch him for 2 hours on the side. I think it would just drive me crazy. But I would very much, you know, I very much enjoy his short content. And he is doing wonders right now for hardcore. Just getting people interested in it. And I'm sure because of the shorts, and because he's gotten so much traction with the shorts, which is well-deserved, by the way. They're very well-edited. Like, even if you're not into World of Warcraft, you can enjoy that short content, I think. But because he's doing that, I think so many more people are hearing about hardcore for the first time. It's sort of broken out of the WoW niche on YouTube, and so it's hitting a broader demographic, and so people are finding it. People are, you know, people who played vanilla maybe in 04, 05, but never got around to trying it, you know, when Classic came out, or people who haven't played since Classic, or people that did and have got, you know, didn't enjoy Wrath and Kata and Mop and all that stuff and just kind of wrote off the game. saw hardcore and saw classic and thought, you know what, this is funny content. Like, this is what it used to be like back in the day, having fun rather than, you know, worrying about my parse and all this stuff. So, yeah, we need more tin. This is up where the... Oh, that is the Patriarch right there. Okay, I'm going to kill him again then. Because he gave me a nice piece of green gear last time. Shadow Gem. I don't need a Shadow Gem. I either need Tiger's Eye or I need... Is it a Moss Agate? I think it's Moss Agates. Okay. Well, if we're going to fight that guy, we got to clear a couple of these guys out of the way first. And I know from having fought them already that that's not an over-the-top challenge. But, yeah, so I feel like the Night Elf Guild is doing really well, just having new people coming in to try it, which is great. I'm not opposed to that at all. Maybe we will just eat some 4 stamina food here. Just have a little bit more of a cushion, just in case we get 2 at once. But yes, because of that, I feel like a lot of the Night Elves don't have as much hardcore experience. Here's an Night Elf Rogue that died at level 3. I almost feel like you have to try hard to die at level 3 in hardcore. Or you have to be doing something particularly silly, or trying something weird, or